Seniors, eat this seed to protect your eyes and retina naturally. Have you ever noticed your vision getting blurrier, lights feeling harsher, or words on a page looking fuzzier even though you're eating well and doing everything your doctor says? Is it just aging? Or could something else be silently weakening your eyesight? Here's the truth. It's not always about what you're missing, it's about what you're overlooking. Most seniors have heard carrots help your vision, but almost no one talks about seeds. Tiny, powerful, and often ignored, certain seeds contain nutrients so critical to your vision that skipping them could quietly cost you your eyesight. One study showed that a single seed featured in today's video improved macular thickness by 32%. That's the part of your eye responsible for sharp, central vision. Another seed boosted blood flow to the retina and even helped protect the optic nerve itself. These aren't miracle pills or surgery, theory, natural, affordable foods most people walk past at the store. But here's the shocking part. 99% of seniors have never heard this. Why? Because there's no profit in telling you the truth when big companies want to sell you pricey pills, surgeries, and fancy treatments instead. So in today's video, we're revealing 7 of the most powerful seeds that protect your retina and restore eye health, ranked from least to most effective. These are science-backed, safe for seniors, and when added daily, they can help reduce inflammation, sharpen focus, and even fight off age-related vision loss. Stick with me because once you see what these seeds can do, you may never look at your pantry the same way again. Before we get started, drop a comment below, tell me how old you are and where you're tuning in from. I read every comment and reply with tips whenever I can. And if you're ready to protect your health naturally, make sure to subscribe to Forever Health 247 and hit that notification bell so you never miss a vital update. Now, let's uncover the 7 powerful seeds that could help save your vision starting today. Starting off with number 7, this tiny, often forgotten superfood might be sitting in your pantry right now, yet it's one of the most powerful tools you have for protecting aging eyes: pumpkin seeds. They may seem small, but when it comes to eye health, especially for seniors experiencing dry eyes, blurry night vision, or even sudden sensitivity to light, these seeds are quietly doing something remarkable. One of the biggest culprits behind these issues is a deficiency in zinc, and pumpkin seeds happen to be one of the richest plant-based sources of this essential mineral. Zinc plays a critical role in transporting vitamin A to your retina, which is necessary for producing melanin pigment that shields your eyes from light damage. According to a 2020 study published in Nutrients, zinc deficiency in older adults is strongly linked to night vision problems and an increase in oxidative stress in the macula, the central part of the retina that controls sharp, detailed vision. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds provides around 7 milligrams of zinc, putting it high on the list of natural, zinc-rich options. But there's more. These seeds are also packed with vitamin E, which soothes inflammation in the eyes, and lutein, a compound that's been shown to slow the progression of macular degeneration. In a large clinical study published in 2018 involving over 1,000 seniors, those who increased their intake of both zinc and lutein saw up to a 25% reduction in the advancement of age-related macular degeneration over a 5-year period. That's a massive impact for such a simple food. The key, however, is how you prepare them. To preserve their nutrients, avoid roasting them at high heat. Instead, soak them overnight and dry them at low temperatures, or give them a light toast. You can toss them into your morning oatmeal or blend them into smoothies. If chewing becomes an issue, try pumpkin seed butter. It's creamy, easy to digest, and incredibly nutrient-dense. I'll tell you about my neighbor Helen. She's 74 and used to avoid driving after dusk because her night vision had worsened dramatically. Once we started chatting about food and vision health, she added pumpkin seeds and spinach into her daily routine. 3 months in, she told me with a grin, I don't squint at headlights anymore. It's not magic, it's minerals and consistency. So, if you're struggling with vision changes, especially in dim light, give pumpkin seeds a second look. Just 2 tablespoons a day can be a game changer, not overnight, but in a matter of weeks, your eyes will thank you. Sometimes the smallest foods make the biggest difference. Now let's shift to seed number 6, one you might already have, but rarely think of beyond flavoring dishes. That's right, fennel seeds. Tucked away in your spice rack, they may seem ordinary, but for aging eyes dealing with dryness, puffiness, or that drained feeling after meals, these tiny seeds can be surprisingly powerful. Often underestimated, fennel seeds aren't just good for digestion, they hold remarkable benefits for the eyes, especially when it comes to supporting the delicate network of blood vessels behind them. As we age, poor blood sugar regulation and chronic inflammation can silently damage the microvascular system feeding the retina, leading to blurred vision and eye fatigue. Fennel seeds may help fight this. Rich in antioxidants like vitamin C and flavonoids, fennel seeds help reduce oxidative stress in the ocular nerve and may even lower intraocular pressure, a key factor in glaucoma. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics found that fennel seed extract significantly improved blood flow and reduced retinal damage in animals showing early signs of glaucoma. Within just 2 weeks, antioxidant activity had lowered retinal stress by over 30%, suggesting strong potential for eye protection. Even more interesting, fennel contains anethole, a plant compound shown to ease inflammation and boost tear production, crucial for seniors dealing with dry eyes or visual discomfort. Take my friend George, for example. He's 68 and spends hours on crossword puzzles and his tablet. He used to complain that his eyes would sting and water by late afternoon. I suggested a simple fennel seed tea, just 1 teaspoon steeped in hot water after lunch. Within a couple of weeks, he called me and said, I'm not rubbing my eyes nearly as much, and the tea even settles my stomach. For folks like George, small habits like this can make a big difference. You can also chew fennel seeds raw after meals. They're great for digestion and freshen breath too. But remember, the key is consistency. A pinch a day won't change your vision overnight, but regular use may reduce strain after reading, screen time, or even under bright lights. Especially if you've been noticing eye discomfort after meals, fennel seeds could be your silent helper. Now, moving right along to seed number 5, this one's familiar, but chances are you've been eating it in the least helpful form for your eyes. Let's dig into what you need to know to make the most of it. Number 5 on our list is sunflower seeds. Yes, the same ones you might have munched on at a ball game or sprinkled over a summer salad. But here's the catch. Most people consume them roasted, heavily salted, and stripped of the nutrients that truly benefit aging eyes. For seniors over 60, switching to raw, unsalted sunflower seeds can be a game changer when it comes to reducing eye inflammation and preserving sharp vision. Specifically, they help protect the maculae, tiny but vital area of the eye responsible for central vision, which is what you use to read fine print, drive safely, or recognize the faces of loved ones. Unfortunately, as we age, the macula becomes increasingly vulnerable to oxidative damage caused by free radicals. This is where sunflower seeds shine. They're incredibly rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a crucial role in shielding eye cells from oxidative stress. The Age-Related Eye Disease Study, ARDS, a major clinical trial funded by the National Eye Institute, found that high doses of vitamin U combined with other nutrients reduced the progression of macular degeneration by up to 25% in high-risk seniors. But sunflower seeds offer even more. They also provide selenium, zinc, and copper-3 trace minerals essential for maintaining the health of the retina, supporting lens clarity, and strengthening the fragile blood vessels in the eyes. These minerals are often deficient in older adults, leading not only to worsening eyesight, but also to symptoms like blurry vision, difficulty focusing in dim light, and increased sensitivity to glare from headlights or screens. To make the most of these seeds, go for raw and unsalted versions. Just 1 ounce a day, roughly a small handful, gives you nearly half of your daily vitamin E needs. You can grind them into your morning smoothie, mix them into oatmeal, or sprinkle them over plain Greek yogurt for a satisfying crunch. Some seniors even make their own sunflower seed butter at home and combine it with flax or chia for a nutrient-packed snack that supports eye health in every bite. The beauty of sunflower seeds lies not just in their nutrition, but in how easy they are to incorporate into your daily routine. One small habit that may help protect your vision for years to come. Now, get ready. Seed number 4 may be even more unexpected. Now let's talk about seed number 4, an underrated powerhouse that not only nourishes your retina, but also helps balance your blood sugar, a critical factor in long-term eye health. That seed is chia. If you're over 60 and often notice blurry vision after meals, difficulty focusing, or increased light sensitivity, chances are your eyes are being affected by 2 silent troublemakers: unstable blood sugar and dehydration. These issues may not seem urgent at first, but over time, they can lead to serious eye damage, especially to the retina, the part responsible for processing visual details. Chia seeds, though tiny, offer a powerful 2-pronged defense. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which your body can convert into DHA, a vital fat that makes up nearly 60% of the photoreceptor cells in your eyes. When DHA levels drop, the risk of retinal thinning and macular degeneration increases dramatically. In fact, a major study published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science found that seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration compared to those with lower intake. But what makes chia seeds truly remarkable is how they support eye health indirectly by helping control blood sugar and improve hydration. When you soak chia seeds in water, they develop a thick gel-like coating thanks to their high-soluble fiber content. This gel slows down digestion, which helps prevent sharp blood sugar spikes after meals. And that's crucial because elevated blood sugar, even at slightly high levels, can damage the tiny, fragile blood vessels behind the retina. Over time, it causes microtears and persistent inflammation, which often go unnoticed until vision starts to fade. The good news? Chia's soluble fiber and healthy fats help fight that damage silently and steadily. Take a tip from my aunt, who's in her late 60s and has battled post-meal fatigue and blurred vision for years. She started soaking 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in water overnight and mixing them into her morning oatmeal. Within a few weeks, she noticed fewer headaches and less squinting while reading. That consistency made all the difference. To get the most from chia seeds, soak 12 tablespoons in water overnight. In the morning, stir them into smoothies, yogurt, or even chia pudding. Some seniors enjoy chia water with a splash of lemon as a refreshing, hydrating drink. The trick is daily use. You won't see overnight results, but give it time, and your eyes will thank you. And now, let's move on to seed number 3. This one is especially effective for reducing eye pressure and visual fatigue, and it's a must-know for anyone who spends time reading or looking at screens. Coming in at number 3 are nigella seeds, also known as black seed or black camina, tiny powerhouse that's quietly gaining attention in the scientific world for its impressive effects on aging eyes. These seeds have been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but what's now exciting researchers is their key active compound called thymoquinone. This compound delivers powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits, especially when it comes to protecting the optic nerve and retina, two parts of the eye that are highly vulnerable as we age. In fact, a study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine showed that black seed oil was able to reduce intraocular pressure by 24% in glaucoma patients after just 6 weeks. That's a major breakthrough for seniors experiencing symptoms like eye pressure, tension headaches, or tunnel vision, which often sneak up silently over time. But the benefits don't stop there. One of the more overlooked but serious causes of vision decline in older adults is poor blood circulation to the eyes. When circulation slows, the retina doesn't receive enough oxygen or nutrients, and this gradually starves the photoreceptor cells that help us see clearly. Nigella seeds help combat this by relaxing blood vessels and boosting nitric oxide, a compound that widens arteries and enhances oxygen delivery throughout the body, including the tiny, delicate vessels in your eyes. You won't necessarily feel this process happening, but over time, that improved circulation can mean sharper, more stable vision and fewer signs of fatigue or strain. As for how to incorporate nigella seeds into your routine, there are several simple and effective methods. Some seniors prefer to chew a small pinch of raw seeds daily, while others opt for the oil version, mixing half a teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil into warm water with a bit of Hunya method rooted in traditional Middle Eastern practices. You can also drizzle the oil over steamed vegetables, blend it into salad dressings, or even stir it into your tea. The key is quality and consistency. Look for organic, cold-pressed oil or whole, unrefined seeds, and make it a daily habit. A woman in her early 70s once shared with us how her eyes constantly felt dry and tired after reading, but after a month of adding black seed oil to her evening tea, she started noticing less strain and clearer vision in the mornings. It didn't happen overnight, but the gradual improvement gave her the confidence to return to her favorite books without worry. As always, natural remedies like this work best when they're part of a broader, supportive lifestyle. And speaking of longevity, seed number 2 is next, and this one has been revered across ancient cultures as the seed of long life. Stay with UC, you won't want to miss it. At number 2, we have fenugreek seeds, a golden gem that may hold the key to clearer, more comfortable vision as you age. If your eyes tend to feel red, dry, or irritated, especially later in the day, and if you've noticed a gradual decline in clarity, particularly when trying to read or watch TV in the evenings, the problem might not be your age, it could be elevated blood sugar, slowly damaging the tiny, fragile vessels in your eyes. Surprisingly, fenugreek seeds, long used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine, have emerged in modern science as a promising natural aid for protecting eye health and regulating glucose levels. A 2021 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that regular consumption of fenugreek significantly reduced blood sugar by up to 30% and also lowered oxidative stress in the retina. That's a big deal because when sugar levels remain high, a process called glycation sets in, where sugar molecules attach to eye proteins and slowly break them down. Over time, this silent process contributes to blurry vision, cataracts, and even diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. What makes fenugreek even more unique is that it's also a rich source of lutein, a powerful antioxidant concentrated in the macula, the part of your eye responsible for central vision. Lutein helps filter harmful blue light, protects against UV rays, and slows down age-related damage to the retina. Unfortunately, most older adults don't get nearly enough lutein, especially if they rely on heavily processed foods, leaving their eyes unprotected and prone to faster deterioration. To truly benefit from fenugreek, try this simple method. Soak 1 teaspoon of seeds in water overnight and drink the infused water on an empty stomach the next morning. This helps your body absorb its nutrients more efficiently. You can also grind the soaked seeds into a powder and stir it into soups or stews, or lightly toast them to reduce the bitterness and sprinkle onto warm dishes. A retired teacher once shared how her eyes used to sting every afternoon while grading papers. But after consistently drinking soaked fenugreek water for a few weeks, she noticed the redness faded, and she could work longer without needing eye drops. It's these small, daily habits that compound into lasting results. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons a day can noticeably improve focus, visual sharpness, and eye comfort, especially for those spending long hours reading or using screens. And now, we've arrived at seed number 1, the most researched and powerful seed for preserving senior eye health. If you're serious about keeping your vision clear for years to come, this final seed is one you absolutely need to know about. Keep watching, it could be a game changer. At the top of our list, flax seeds, the most powerful seed for long-term senior eye health. Most people have heard flax seeds are great for digestion or heart health, but very few, especially seniors, realize how essential they are for protecting the retina, macula, and optic nerve. These tiny brown seeds are packed with ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid your body converts into DHA, the structural fat that makes up the retina. Without enough DHA, your retina can begin to thin, leading to poor contrast sensitivity and conditions like macular degeneration. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with diets high in ALA had a 40% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. That's a dramatic difference, and it's not from medication, but from simple, everyday food. Flax seeds also have a profound impact on blood pressure and inflammation, particularly in the delicate capillaries that nourish the eye. These blood vessels are incredibly fragile, and elevated sugar or pressure can inflame and rupture them, allowing fluid to leak into the retina and blur vision. Flax seeds help by calming that inflammation and protecting the blood vessels from further damage. But here's a crucial tip. Whole flax seeds are nearly indigestible. They'll pass through your system without releasing their nutrients. Always choose freshly ground flax seed and never cook it at high heat, as that can destroy the healthy oils. Instead, stir a tablespoon into yogurt, blend it into a smoothie, or sprinkle it over warm oatmeal or soups. Keep it refrigerated to preserve freshness. One senior wrote in to say that after just 3 weeks of adding ground flax to her breakfast, the dryness and scratchiness in her eyes completely disappeared and she could read for longer without fatigue. Now, I know what you might be wondering. How on earth am I supposed to eat all 7 of these seeds without turning my kitchen into a science lab? The good news is, you don't need to prepare 7 different meals or spend hours in the kitchen. You just need one simple, nourishing breakfast that becomes a part of your daily rhythm, something I personally swear by. Let me tell you a quick story. A couple years ago, I was struggling with blurry vision, especially after reading or working on my computer. I blamed it on aging. What else could it be at 67, right? But after stumbling upon a simple morning routine rich in eye-supportive seeds, everything changed. Within weeks, my eyes felt more awake, less strained, and clearer than they had in years. And all I did was make one powerful change to my breakfast. Here's what I now eat every morning, and I highly recommend you try it too. Start with a small bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir. This gives your body healthy fats and probiotics that improve nutrient absorption, especially for fat-soluble compounds like lutein and ALA, which protect the retina. Next, stir in 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seeds, your first line of defense against retinal thinning and inflammation. Then add a teaspoon of chia seeds that you soaked overnight. Their gel-like texture hydrates the body and helps regulate blood sugar, critical for eye health, especially in seniors. After that, mix in half a teaspoon of black seeds, Nigella sativa, for healthy blood flow to the eyes and to help balance pressure inside the eye, especially important for preventing conditions like glaucoma. Now, drain and add 1 teaspoon of soaked fenugreek seeds. They help keep your blood sugar steady and reduce oxidative stress in the retina. Don't worry about the bitterness, it's mellowed out by the yogurt. Then, toss in a pinch of hemp seeds for their magnesium and omega fats, and finish it off with a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, packed with vitamin E and zinc, both essential for maintaining the health of your macula, the area responsible for central vision. And if you're someone who prefers a little sweetness in the morning, go ahead and add a few slices of mango or a handful of fresh blueberries. These fruits are rich in antioxidants and make the bowl taste just as good as it is healthy. This isn't just a breakfast. It's a ritual, a powerful, vision-restoring routine that floods your system with the exact nutrients your aging eyes are quietly begging for. I've seen real results, and I'm not alone. Many seniors who've tried this report better focus, less dryness, and even sharper night vision within just a few weeks. And here's the best part. It's not a pill. It's not a gimmick. It's real food, backed by real science and tailored specifically to the needs of aging eyes. If you've made it this far, that tells me something important: you care. You're not like most people who wait until something goes wrong. You're proactive, and that's exactly the kind of mindset that keeps your eyes strong well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The truth is, over 90% of seniors lose their vision gradually every year, and most never realize it's linked to nutrient gaps, chronic inflammation, and poor circulation, not just age. So here's my advice: don't wait. Start with just 1 seed. Maybe flax. Maybe chia. The one that feels easiest. Then, build a habit. Over time, your body and your eyes will respond. You'll start noticing sharper vision, less squinting, and the kind of visual confidence that helps you feel in control again. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the first seed you're going to try this week? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one and love hearing your stories. And if this message resonates with you, please tap that subscribe button. We're creating weekly videos packed with natural health tips, especially for seniors who want simple, science-backed ways to feel better and stay sharp. Got questions? Or a story like mine? Share it below. I sincerely wish you who have supported this video to always be healthy. Just 1 or 2 sentences in this video help your life. I feel satisfied. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and see you in the next videos. Thanks so much for watching, and here's to walking easier, standing taller, and feeling better every day.